Oh wait, Alex says it's still invalid.
Uh, you guys got in, so that doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna try again. He had to start it initially.
How do I admit everyone? Admit all. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're in the waiting room. That's it. Didn't.
Oh wait, Alex says it's still invalid.
Uh, you guys got in, so that doesn't make sense.
Try.
No, it's fine. It works.
Okay, the live stream's good. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Nothing makes sense, Axel. That's life.
Oh no. It feels like everyone's coming over to my house and I did not prepare. No, I did prepare, but it feels like I forgot to do something. But I didn't forget. I need to calm down. Okay. This isn't gonna fucking. Hello? Oh,
Hello, everyone. How are
I
you?
thought I just cussed on a live stream.
I'm doing good.
Oh.
Hi, Babash. Hi, Axel. Hi, Jackson.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good to see you.
So Axel, are you the MC?
MC, as in, you want me to play some
Masters
music?
of Ceremony.
Yes, I guess so.
All right.
Awesome. A lot of more. Hi, Cadence.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good to see you.
I'm turning my camera on now.
Good to see your picture.
There we go.
Oh, much better. It's a so beautiful day today here on California.
I'm really jealous. The high today was in the 20s here. It was brutal cold, and we're supposed to get a bunch of snow tomorrow.
Oh, geez.
Which that'll be fun, but the brutal cold is not.
Yeah, for sure. Michael, you are mute.
Yeah, I said I just sent the email to everyone else. Hopefully, we're gonna have more people joining. But this is just a testing, for basically we're gonna have more of these like monthly kind of check-ins. As a matter of fact, we're also gonna use the same format for like future like guest speakers, because we have some like really high profile like guest speakers comes in. I mean, not that the guest speakers that we had in the past, they're not high profile. They're also very good people. But we have folks who are coming who are like VP of data science from Open Door, VP of data science from LinkedIn. Those folks are joining us. So and we wanted to reach out to a much bigger community. I would say it's like maybe in the order of like tens of thousands. So a lot of work that Anna, Candace, Bavash, and some other folks are doing here, which are involved reaching out to other schools. That becomes like really impactful. Yeah. Well, so it's good that we try this internally, because look how much we screwed up. It's like the link was not effective. I don't know where Axel is. Well, Axel is here. Axel
Hey,
is
Axel.
Yeah, hello.
Jackson just tried this on another device and he got the invalid ID.
Yeah.
And I think
It's really
it's kind of temperamental for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we can't do that, right? So we're gonna have to do much better than this, right? It has to be like a link click. You're gonna get there. We have to announce earlier and things like that. Yeah. Okay. So I thought, because this is like a monthly kind of checking, and we have some students here as well. So maybe one of the things that I can do is make this thing to be more fun. Okay. So this is actually the work. Actually, Axel, can you allow me to do screen share?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's share options. There you go. So people are still coming into the room. Yeah, the link is for some reason temperamental.
Okay.
You should be able to share, I think, Mike.
Yeah, you should be able to share screen.
Yeah. Can people see my screen right now?
It looks frozen.
I just see a frozen image of your face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's
Ever elite. Dangerous when through
Hold on.
to. Hi everyone. Welcome to AI Camp. My name is Michael, and I was introduced to you by my team at the end of March 2013. A little more background, the whole AI community in a bit of a slow shock today. There were some technical difficulties involved with how the game was implemented, but the world which is undergoing some critical changes was pretty easy to understand.
All right. So first of all, I have no idea what he's saying. Okay. But this is an effort where, I was just thinking there are like so many robotic stuff that we do, like introduction to AI. Oh my gosh, I've been doing that for the past year. Every week I've been doing 2 of them. So when you think about it, I gave that lecture hundreds of times, right? And, what if we can actually automate that? So this is the work of a few developers. If you're a developer, raise your hand, including you, Bavash. Yeah. And Alex, right? And David here, right? So this work is actually done by David. And what we wanted to do was actually, try to see if we can use AI itself to teach students. Yeah. And I thought, it would be pretty cool, to do that. But I guess before I go there, one of the things, because this is like, community checking. I don't want to, for example, us like taking too much time, like just looking at the AI stuff. I actually think like one of the values of our community is that we have people here, right? So we have people here. So I thought maybe what we could do is, instead of like, just talking about pure AI stuff, I thought, during the summer, like we play this game with our students where it's really like, you can teach this group of any random knowledge you may have. Okay, I thought that would be a pretty fun game to play. Okay, everyone, actually, for ones who are not showing, for ones who are not showing your camera, please do so. Rohan, Rohan, I know who you are. Show your camera. Evan, how are you? Okay, so we're gonna play this simple game. Okay, we're gonna play this simple game. Very, very simple. That is, teach us something. Teach us something. Can be any random knowledge. The more bizarre and more insightful it is, the better. Is that okay? Yeah. And at the end, if you have more questions about AI Camp, we can answer. But I thought, this is COVID-19. We're all like, locked away. Like, we don't see anybody. What if we can use this, chance to, get to know each other more? I thought that might be more interesting, to do. Any volunteers? I know it's hard as the first one,
I guess I can go first.
Yes, sir.
Let's see which one. Okay. So, entire beaches in the world are disappearing because they're stealing sand.
Oh, sand for construction?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Huh. I didn't know that. Jackson, how you doing?
Good. Sorry, I was late. I was building my case for my new PC when we get around to binding.
It's okay. It's okay. We're just playing a game right now. We're teaching each other random knowledge. Okay. All right. So the beach of the world, they're disappearing. Okay. Is that a real concern? Are they really
that is a real
disappearing?
concern because the bees pollinate the flowers, which gives
Beach.
fruit.
Beach, not
Beach, not bees. Yeah, bees also
Sorry,
disappearing.
my headphones were acting up a little bit right now because of my computers. So that's why we're building a new one. But I heard bees for some reason, so I'm like, that's not good.
I don't think I can hear him very well. Okay. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Like any other? Yeah, Rohan.
I have a
I know you got
random
something. I
fact
know Rohan
that
got
is
something.
not very fun.
Did you know that Kaggle offers 30 hours of free TPU use per week? TPUs are 15 to 30 times faster than the average GPU.
Mm.
They're currently faster than the fastest GPUs on the in the world.
Can you
Wait, it's
tell
faster
people?
than the 3090?
Wait, hold on. Rohan, can you tell people what it is Kaggle?
Kaggle is a data science platform where you can get data sets online. You can do competitions using those data sets. There are a lot of competitions companies put up where you can compete and do and create like the best machine learning model.
That's awesome. Yeah. So I actually also recommend people go to Kaggle, and learn things there. Yeah.
So our random piece of knowledge can literally be anything, right?
Yeah, of course. Doesn't have to be even like AI related. Can be anything.
Okay. Over 2/3 of the Great Barrier Reef's shower water corals are dead. It's not a necessarily happy fact, but
I have another also not very happy fact. Apparently, the reason why dogs like squeaky toys so much is because it reminds them of small animals dying.
That's
Wait,
nice.
dogs like what?
Squeaky
toys.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I have physical evidence of that. My dog tears it up.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
I mean, that's their nature, so you can't blame them.
I think this community checking is we need to do better. I was looking at Anna's facial expression, and Anna was like, "This is not good. This is not good." I actually think like when you look at this audience here, we have a lot of students who are already in the AI camp, right? And I felt like completely fine like talking to you like this, but sometimes like if this event is external though, this is really bad. This is really bad. Yeah.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Axel. I'm the guy running this like a Zoom meeting and putting it on YouTube. So right now everything's going live on YouTube. And you can.
There are people watching.
There's a few people watching.
Wait, so they just like watching.
Let's see how many people
watching us, but
yeah, there's
not...
6 people watching. Not necessarily interacting.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 6 people watching this being live streamed.
Okay, let me ask you guys: Does this feel like weird? Like we're talking here, and then there are 6 people, random people watching it.
Not really.
No, not really.
Like 5 times.
Oh, it's natural for these guys.
Okay. All right. Anybody else has any random knowledge you want to share?
I'll share a fun one. I don't know if anybody's watching Bridgerton, but I was reading an article about how they made over, I think it was like 7,500 period costumes for the show. And normally when they do like these period dramas, they'll like rent costumes and things, but they actually made them all especially for the show. And I think it was over $5 million an episode to produce.
Wow.
That was a little less depressing than the Great Barrier Reef.
Yeah. So what show is that again?
Bridgerton on Netflix.
Okay.
I would like to share. Do you know that we just have around 7,000 cheetahs in the world? They are disappearing.
Oh, cheetahs?
Yes.
Why are they disappearing?
Because humans, we are killing them. And yeah, most of the cases because we are killing them. And the weather is changing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a random story I can tell as well. So it has to do with wild animal as well. Young lions or young male lions, when they are reaching certain age, they have to go out the group, right? And try to establish their own territory. And there was one time, so usually you have 2 male lions going out, 3 male lions going out, and it was just like, okay, they're gonna make a scene, right? But you rarely see, like a group of 5 very strong male lions going out together, So that group turns out, built an empire. They were like all together, they were having good relationship. They built an empire conquering, other groups. But eventually, because they fought within and somehow they, got separated, and then that group actually died. There's a TV show about this. It's almost like, feels like a Game of Thrones for lions. It's almost, yeah. Anyway, so that's also pretty random.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a question as opposed to give a random fact, but the random fact will, or maybe it's a surprising fact for some. But most people get this question pretty wrong. So in the United States, who prints US currency?
Treasury.
Okay.
Feds.
Do I get any other answer?
Well,
It's feds.
I would be inclined to answer probably the U.S. Mint because that's what the schools have told me.
I would think the U.S. Mint.
So
it must be in a printing factory.
okay,
somewhere.
so some people said the Fed, some people said the US Mint, some people said Department of Treasury. So Department of Treasury is technically correct, but if you want a more specific answer, there is a specific agency under the Department of Treasury. A lot of people answer the Fed. The Fed does not print any money whatsoever.
But gives the instruction is the institution can decide if we will produce more or not.
No, they don't actually decide how
No?
much to produce, but they do decide how much to issue out.
Okay.
It's a very fine technicality. So
Makes
actually, whoever said the US Mint, almost correct, because they mint coins. So it is another facility. It's called the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. So Mike, you're pretty much close to that. It's some facility that does it.
I did not anticipate that.
So now, which two cities have, so that there's actually two cities, if not more than, maybe there's three. I think they're reduced to two now. There's two cities that does this. Can anyone guess?
One of
which
them's
two
in
cities?
DC because I've been there.
All right, great, Candace. That's one. What's the other city?
What about Kansas?
Nope.
Denver?
Nope. Denver has a mint though.
I don't know.
San
I
Francisco.
don't know. New York?
Definitely not.
No, but I have another interesting question about New York. It's Dallas.
Dallas. Whoa.
It's in Texas. Okay.
All right, so now I'm going to ask you another question. It has to be related to. Okay, do people know that U.S. has a reserve of gold? Where is it kept?
Fort Worth.
Knox.
Okay, I heard Fort Knox. Anyone want to say anything else?
Switzerland?
Definitely not Switzerland.
Well, I'm just within the United States. Switzerland also has a reserve, has one of the largest world reserves.
I'm saying Switzerland because, for example, from Europe, Switzerland has the reserve of a bunch of countries from Europe. They are keeping.
Yes, they have the largest world reserve.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the largest reserve within the United States.
Okay. I don't know.
Can we first guess which state it is?
Yeah, you can guess.
New Jersey.
Okay. Anyone else with something else?
It's not at Fort Knox in Kentucky?
So I get it. So everyone thinks it's Fort Knox, and it's the second largest.
Oh.
What is interesting is I had the privilege of visiting this place. Has anyone watched Die Hard? Was it Die Hard 3? Or Die Hard 2?
No.
Okay, Axel, you should know the answer then if you watch Die Hard.
No, I don't.
Oh man, you disappoint me. Okay. Then U.S. Federal Reserve, sorry, the Federal Reserve of New York actually has the largest reserve of gold in the United States. Just for the United States. But it's not US's gold. It is also a repository for all the world institutions to
Yeah.
keep their gold there.
Just
On that note, what some people think might be digital gold, such as cryptocurrency, right now there's a war with Wall Street, in which people are turning to Dogecoin, which is this coin that's you can have as much of it as you want, and they're trying to pump that up while also trying to pump up things like GameStop in order to hurt short sellers, which are people who bet against stocks.
Been pretty crazy
Is there a
lately.
Reddit army as well that's also helping with that?
Oh no, the Reddit r/Wall Street Bets, I'm pretty sure is the one that's leading it.
Yeah, that's the one.
In that subreddit, but I've never actually like involved myself in that.
Anybody here is making algorithms or engineering solutions for trading? Anybody have tried that? Like we could, for example, use like AI to predict. Like I would say going stocks would be a pretty bad idea because everybody's doing that, right? But I think like some other securities, maybe like Bitcoin and stuff like that. I think there are also people doing that, but they're not like, at a Wall Street kind of level.
You have other type of investments that you can use AI for sure.
Yeah.
I think one of the things small investors saw is that like people on Robinhood, besides the whole Robinhood scandal, how Robinhood makes money is by you put a trade in, then they front run that trade, and they get there first. Then they do a small little microtransaction, get the little bit in between. They make that little profit, and then they give you your thing that you wanted to buy at a little bit higher price than you actually wanted to buy it. So they're going in front of you and buying it first, then selling it back to you. Sort of simplified way.
Are you sure that's the case? Because
hasn't
that's
Robinhood been like selling people's GameStop stocks without their permission?
Yes, they did that too.
That's very illegal.
Yeah.
It is very, very illegal.
Okay.
I don't think that. I thought the problem was that they were.
Hold on.
I don't think.
Sorry, like I actually wanted to understand a little bit who came today. Okay, so if you are past AI camp students, raise your hand. Okay, we got 2. Okay, if you're current AI camp students, please raise your hand. Okay. All right, hand raise it. If you're instructor, raise your hand. Okay, if you are a parent, raise your hand.
Parent of AI camp or just parent in general?
Parent AI camp. Okay. Parent AI camp. Okay, guess what? Okay, if you're working for AI camp, raise your hand. Okay, interesting. So what I discovered is that we don't have a lot of people who are past students would want to come in. That's kind of weird, right? That's kind of weird. Maybe it's like when we give a little bit more advanced notice, that might be better. The other thing I want to ask you guys, since we're all here, what do you think would make a community stronger? Like if we're gonna have this kind of check-in, what kind of things should we do to make the community like stronger? I see many of my students here, like Rohan and Evan. Rohan, go ahead.
You could have AI competitions. So
AI competition.
the best model wins the competition.
Okay, how many of you want to do AI competitions? Raise your hand. Okay then. All right. Okay, you want to do AI competition. Okay, to build upon that, what should we reward you if you won the AI competition? What should we do?
Like money.
So by the way, today, one of our developers, he said, I want food. So I basically ordered DoorDash, like Cheesecake Factory food, to his house, even though he lives in Texas. That'd be cool, right? Hawaii trip? Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hold on. Guys, one at a time. Speak to me, okay? Hold on. Steps to make our communities better. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen right now. Okay, I'm gonna share my giant screen. Can you guys see this? You can see it? All right. Okay. Competitions. So what would be a good reward if we win the competition? That's the question. Speak out. You have to speak out.
Money.
You don't have to raise your hand. Just speak out, Rohan.
Okay, so you could have like levels. So if you like, in like a basic level competition, if you win the basic level, you can advance to the harder level competitions. Like, because I don't think the people who just joined AI camp can do hard AI competitions. So you can have different levels, and if you get a certain amount for one level, if you get a certain accuracy for one level, you get to advance to the next level.
Okay. So you set different levels. So it's almost like boxing match. You have different weight classes. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Got it. All right. That's very noble of you, Rohan. I know you would have been a heavyweight class. Okay. What would be a good reward?
Well, going off what someone just said in the chat, I mean, if there's several tiers, one of the base tiers could just be like AI camp merch, if that is or were to be a thing.
AI camp what? Murph?
No, merch, like shirts and
merchandise.
hats.
Oh.
Swag. AI camp swag.
Yeah, swag.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also like money, gift cards.
Money? What about gold? Anybody like gold?
Yes.
We've been talking
Yes,
about
we
gold
all
for a
like
long
gold.
time.
It's shiny and
Yes.
nice.
I was like, wow, this is AI camp like checking and everybody talking about gold. And I was like, okay, maybe we should okay, well, whatever. Gold. Are you sure? No, we're not gonna do gold.
Like a
Okay.
brick. Just
Brick?
one brick. Just one.
No.
You know
Not
how
cool
much
enough.
one brick of gold is?
Yeah, man.
Not cool
Is it
enough.
like 300,000?
Like clay brick.
I'm pretty sure it's more than 300,000.
All right, guys, listen. Okay, here we go. Kival, you are a new student. I know you are awesome. I know you want to do competition. What would motivate you if you want to sweat or whatever the words?
I mean, I said AI camp merch in the chat, but
okay.
I mean, I can't like think of anything off the top of my head. Honestly, I just enjoy doing the competition itself.
Okay, yeah, okay. What about Suba? What about you?
Hello. Yeah,
Hey.
I would love to try out an AI camp competition. I know let's see. I know in the chat they said Discord Nitro. I feel like that would be a good prize. Here. I'm not sure. I like the idea of 2 different groups though. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, 2 different groups would be
Yeah,
fine.
because like I know I'm not super like I haven't started working on a project yet, so I don't really like, and the people who are returners kind of know their way around it. So maybe it's kind of demotivating to work on a project that you don't know how to do.
But what if it's like, you group people together?
But a group people together,
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. If we can get a certain number of returners and new people on a team, then I feel like that would be good.
Right.
So
Right.
we can all learn. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay. People just want swags. That's it. Like, nothing else. Really?
There's subscription. There's a lot of subscription proposals in the channel in the chat.
But people just in Bitcoin and digital gold. Like that's you have some greedy
Oh,
people.
I know.
Guys,
So,
what do you think about tech gifts like Apple Watch, headphones? Just an idea. What do you
Okay,
think
all right.
about-
All right. So
I have a
if
question.
it's tech gifts, the first one, let's say somebody won the whole thing. What would be a good swag?
So the first
sorry,
one, you mean
the
the
first
easy
one.
level, right?
Huh?
PS5.
Yeah, the best of the best.
Yeah,
What should
we're
we
gonna get a
reward?
PS5, $600.
Oh,
yeah,
best of the best. Well,
Best
yeah,
of best.
I would if you were.
All right, listen.
best.
Look, I got a PS5 right here. You see the PS5?
Oh, that actually is one. Wow.
Weird.
Anybody want to do the PS5?
Did you pay retail price for it?
I think a
I
friend got
paid.
it for.
I paid gold for it. All right, so PS5.
So that would be like a hard team gift, right? You'd have to get 4 of them if you've got a team that
Oh,
wins,
that's
right?
true.
Jesus, that would be like
And they
what?
are
That would be like
$600
$3,000.
Well, hopefully
Yeah,
this
like-
team has team spirit and can share.
Yeah, dude.
It'd be hard during the
I think it
pandemic.
would be a great way to break a team.
I'll deliver my PS5 to you on
First set
alternate
up
Saturday.
budget before we start deciding the prizes.
Yeah, there you go. What's your budget for the team? That's a good question.
Oh, we don't have a budget.
We don't use those at AI camp.
No, well,
in
the
that
thing is
case,
this.
3090s for everybody.
Listen,
the
one
3090
thing,
for everyone.
AI camp
Go
only knows
figure.
make two things. One is AI, the other one's money. So
All right, MacBook Pros for everybody.
MacBook Pro.
No, I do not like Apple computers.
All right.
Or left.
Wait, hold on. Wait, guys, hold on. Before this get out of hands, if you agree with PS5, raise your hand.
Like,
Well,
good
then
at.
this sucks. Nobody wants a PS5.
Wait. Are you saying
like
are we good at using them or okay with that as a reward?
No. PS5 as the top reward.
I mean, that
like
sounds like a
in
good reward.
I said, okay. Let me rephrase this
I'm
question.
like
Let me
stuck
hold
between
on.
two
Hold on. Stop. Let me rephrase this question. If you think PS5 is a good top prize gift, raise your hand.
I think it's a pretty good top prize gift.
Well,
Like,
so limited.
kind
Okay,
of.
hold on. You can only raise your hand if you're a student. Okay, raise your hand. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
Hands still up.
We don't have a lot. We don't
We
have a
can't
lot.
see your hand up if your video's off.
All right. Okay. PS5 then. PS5. Gaming PC for sure. Okay, gaming PC. All right, gaming PC.
I feel like a gaming PC everyone would love.
But the thing is this. Wait, hold on. We need to hear our girls a lot more. Chloe and Shua, like you two need to speak up because don't let these boys like dominate the conversation, right? What do you want? What do you want? Chloe, what do you want?
I don't know. I mean, I don't play video games really, so
See?
I probably would.
Yeah. So you don't want a PS5 or gaming PC at all, right? So what would you want?
I don't know. Maybe like AirPods could be good.
AirPods? Okay. I thought AirPods is a pretty good one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. What about Shuha? What do you
agree.
think? Shuha, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think would be a good prize?
Tech gifts. What do people want? AirPods is good.
No. I'm not saying what do people want. I'm saying what do you want?
What do I want?
Yeah. What do you want? Other than no homework and good grades, but what do you want?
Tech gifts. Do I?
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
have
don't
to
know.
be
Maybe like, what are they called? Like those the noise canceling headphones. Those are useful.
So AirPods Pro then.
Yeah, your AirPods Pro, I guess.
Let's make it Pro. How about that? AirPods seems too cheap.
You guys mean the AirPods Pro Max?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No. We all want the iPhone 12
if you want a good
Pro
pair of
Max.
noise canceling headphones, get like a Sony set.
Wait, hold on. Joshua, wait.
Somebody
Josiah.
said friends. Caval.
Kaval said friends.
I
Yeah,
was just joking.
friends.
Me too. I want friends as well.
I think everybody wants friends because we're all lonely.
I said I just want love and acceptance. It's up in the chat. No one read it.
That's a
I
great
read
point.
it. I read it.
Kaval, that's a great one.
I want Reddit Plus Pro Infinite.
Okay. What
I
else?
think a good prize would be Google Cloud AI notebook subscription for 1 or 2 years.
How about one
Oh.
Tesla stock? How about one Tesla share?
Hey, Evan,
Yes.
stop. Okay. so
Evan,
so
so big, so big
GPU
brain.
used high. Okay, that's really nerdy. Yeah. Okay, well, so
Not just get
sounds
us a
like
3090.
Okay, here's a question. So if we're gonna do AI competitions, how should we do it? Do we have a problem already you work on, or you can work on different problems?
Just
How should
pull
we
one.
build it?
We could steal some from Kaggle. Like Kaggle has a lot of data sets and competitions.
we're gonna become the Kaggle of middle school and high school students. We can't just do Kaggle stuff. We gotta do a little bit special stuff.
But Kaggle gives you a challenge. They are providing you the data sets, but first they have a problem that you need to solve, and to be able to solve the problem, they will share with you the data sets. But they have a real problem that you need to solve. Yes?
Yeah. So okay, so we give you the problem. Okay. All right, I got a problem right now. You guys want to hear the problem? Yeah?
Sure.
Okay. This is going to be the first. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? Like we come together with this group and then we're going to do a competition. Okay, listen, I got this problem right now. So we're going to make an AI instructor to teach AI.
So an AI instructor coded with AI to teach AI.
No. Okay, listen. So we have basically a lecture, right? We have a lecture and we give this lecture to students, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So let's just imagine the scenario. If I'm just giving a lecture, I'm just going to talk and whatever, right? So that can be pre-recorded. But then what if a student asks a question? How should we handle that using AI? How do we break it down? Let's think about this together, okay? Everybody pay attention to this, okay? How do we break it down? When a student asking a question, how do we build an AI to answer it? And the student has no idea this Zoom host is actually AI. How do we do that? What's the steps?
Like a natural language processing thing that actually understands what the question is?
NLP to understand the question itself, okay? What else? What's the first one?
With the possible questions and possible answers. Yes?
Collect all the possible questions.
Well, wouldn't you then have to collect... Actually, never mind.
It's okay,
I was gonna say, once we have to like change the possible questions and possible answers every recording because they will change through every recording.
Well, then maybe you can route different questions to the same answer because the intent is the same.
Well, what about the questions that you had no idea they were even going to ask? Like, there are infinite questions and variations of questions.
Well, the nice thing about the lecture is that you control the context. So almost 95% of the time, you don't have questions like that. And if you do get questions like that, the instructor is actually behind the scenes. Maybe the instructor can teach 10 classes all together. But when you get a question that you know it's not going to be routed, you can just show up and talk.
And I think that it's important to give you the accuracy for the machine learning, because, for example, probably 75% of accuracy, it's good, it's enough.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so first step, translate voice into text. Is that right, guys? Okay. Yes. And then you're basically using NLP to understand all the questions. And maybe one of the things you can do is, collect all the possible questions and answers and be able to, route the different questions to the correct answers. Okay. All right. What's the third thing? Let's just say you get the text. The NLP engine output the text. Then what's next?
You need to have some sort of avatar you can control with that text, like text to speech and then speech to lip sync.
Okay, so Jackson just cheated a little bit, all right? Because he's in the team called Fake It Until You Make It. Basically we're trying to make this AI to do it. How about we ask our students to build this? Maybe to build build the NLP part. I don't know. What do you think? Because everything else is pretty much solved. We know how to solve the first one. We know how to solve the third one. We know how to solve the fourth one. What do you think? Would that be a good candidate for?
Yeah, that could be a good first challenge.
Yeah, it'd be a good candidate. So the reward would be like PS5, gaming PC, AirPods Pro. GPU use time. What else? Maybe AI
we
Camp
could-
swag.
Wait, I have an idea. Maybe the winner, each person in the winning group can choose what they want, so that it could be an individual choice.
Oh.
Because let's say the person already has one of the thing that's like at the top of the list, and like,
yeah,
oh crap, I have 2 of them, and like, what am I gonna do with the second one?
Yeah. All right. So I got a bunch of really curious like chat messages here. First of all, Joshua, he was saying Michael is trying to replace his employees. I'm trying to replace myself, frankly. Okay, just myself. Second is Stala. She's one of our instructor. Stala is holding, her puppy. She was like, "Can instructor participate in this as well?" Well, I'm gonna ask the community. Do you think instructors can participate in this?
Yeah, I think like if somebody doesn't understand something, well, it would be easier to have another like.
Wait. Are you saying instructors need to like be mentors?
Like, they don't code, but they can help us with any problems that we experience. Because I saw someone in the chat say that would be unfair if mentors were also coding. So maybe instead of coding, they just
I like
help.
that. I like that.
I think that they have the domain knowledge.
Yeah. What if we do this? We treat instructors as venture capitalists. Instead of they invest in money, they invest in their time, right? So you can have different group of students pitching to the VC, but the VC has to pick a few teams to work with. Would that be fair? Okay.
Yeah. What we could also do is give people like a limited amount of time they get with, not time, but like attempts or time to connect with an instructor. So like you can ask them 3 questions or like about 3 things, right? And you have to choose those battles well, because if you don't ask them the right thing, you waste the 3 in the beginning. You don't have any more help.
Yeah. Candice, can you talk a little bit? What's the case competition?
So like for business schools and different things, they give students a case on a particular day. They have, a certain time period that they can, that they're working on it as a team. And then they have access to mentors to like run questions by or things like that. They're not supposed to give them solutions, but it's similar to what we've been talking about, but like a case competition. Yeah, like a hackathon. Right.
Right. Okay. Wow, I'm so surprised that people want to do competitions, frankly. Yeah.
But I think that what Kadan said, it's really, really nice. If each group has a mentor or advisor to help them to guide, or for example, probably you will find people that already compete on Kaggle and they can share the experience, or some people that already have a similar challenge. And it's nice to have someone that that can help you or guide you I think that it's a great idea.
Yeah,
it's nice too, because if you have if it's going to happen, like you're going to get the case at 3:00 on a Friday afternoon and you have until Sunday, you can kind of block off that weekend ahead of time.
Yeah. Okay, so for everyone who participated, I want to say this community checking has been more fruitful than I ever hoped. This is like we got together, we talked to each other, we actually come up with something like pretty cool. We're really gonna do this. Okay, we're really gonna do this. Okay, we're really gonna do the hackathon thing. I'm so excited about this. All right, the first one I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, right? I think maybe for now, this is it, right? But the next time, we're gonna get together. Maybe we're gonna have a more structured conversation, and I would hope, we're gonna put this competition together. With all these prizes and all that. Maybe not a PS5 because that's pretty difficult to get. Everything else, I think we can do it. Okay. So everyone have a great weekend. It's so good to see you here, everybody. Okay. And if you have any feedback about, what do we do, you know where to find us. Okay.
Bye guys. Have a nice
Bye
weekend.
for now.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Coming.
nighty nighty. Ah, spaghetti.
Thank you to everyone who participated. This is the end of our check-in. So see you next time. Until then,